He's back to throw. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the third quarter. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. On the return, here comes Davis. He stopped on the return at the 27. Across the line there, that earns the holding penalty. Back to the line they go, it's second down. They bring their tight end left. Here we go, second and very long. And that one's gonna hit the turf.
I think I could see his eyes from the booth. He was envisioning the return and simply dropped it. You gotta secure the pick before anything else.
Third and long for him here. That's caught for the first. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
Here's a give on first and goal. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all.
And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Chargers take the lead right away in half number 2. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Return starts from the 16. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. First and 10 now from the 30.
Yeah, there we go. I think.
Dak now from the gun. Dump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Number 25.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was first down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They'll run here from the gun. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Stopped by Deion Henley. Give him only a couple that time. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Defense is too much here. The Chargers drag him down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB can run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Dallas sends its punting unit onto the field. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he's just going to fair catch this one. That's brought in at the 39-yard line. So no return on that punt. And it'll be their football. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 42. Completed over the middle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Plowing up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
No one around. He's got space. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers take a 13-point lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Cowboys 14.
The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go! Wait,
A give now from the gun. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 26.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And here 44. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. 26.
Prescott now, blitz coming. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a thrower. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah! 26. 26.
Throwing again is Dak. Throw complete to Lamb. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Junior Colson bringing an end to that play.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
26.
Dak throwing again. Hits him on the out route.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it, it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And there was nobody down there to get it. Punt hit at the 7, but continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Chargers back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during this. They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1 yard runs brings up 3rd and 8. Back to throw. Rolling left, buying some time. Complete out to the right. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Play action on 1st down. And the 1st down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So 2nd down coming up. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And they stop him right at the line of... This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll try and throw it here. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
I'm just looking at this hourglass of saying, Kate, and realizing there's not much time left for this team. But the only chance they had was to create a sack right there. Give a little momentum to their offense, who now has no margin for error. You got to go score.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That goes as a punt of 43 yards. And the Cowboys will take over with some excellent field position. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Yeah! What do you think? What do you think?
From the gun is Prescott. Finds the in route complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Second and 3 now.
Yeah! Here we go! I think! What do you think?
Prescott here from the gun. Got Lamb, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be first down, Dallas.
Yeah, here we go! What do you think?
First down, here's Dak. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Chased out to trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Yeah! Here we go! I think! What do you think?
Here's Dak. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This will be from 52 yards. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll get him back to 11. Aubrey now to kick this one away.
That field goal didn't do a lot on the scoreboard to make it a more attackable deficit, but it does create a sense of urgency here for this defense to get off the field.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Right up the gut. And he works through a lane for a gain up to the 30. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
On the give, here's Eckler. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. Trying to push this past the marker. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Not trying to do too much there. Short yardage situation. Just make sure you get to the marker and reset those chains.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said of how long that gain was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field, but it paid dividends.
And he's brought down for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Setting up a throw. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Going down the middle, as you can see, you're giving them a real chance at making that hit. Might be a case of trying to force one where he shouldn't have. And you're sure hoping as a quarterback you learn your lesson on that one.
Throwing on first is Prescott. It's taken in by Lamb. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Here's 2nd and 2. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. Keeps himself upright. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed.
And he's got it. That gets him 2 and puts them within a field goal here late. Critical 2-point play there, Brock. The conversion puts them now in range of tying this sucker up with a field goal.
So different for everybody in the building, right? A 3-point game, and especially different for the kicker. He wasn't needed there, but get yourself ready. Your defense does the job. You may need a game-tying field goal at some point soon.
The Chargers returning their offense and this running back to the field. And I think we can agree the plan to keep him out of the end zone, it hasn't quite worked so well for this defense, at least not yet. He scored twice, really been the one his group... They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying the inside handoff to Eckler. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Now on 2nd and 10. Looking to his fullback now. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. They go play action on first. That one's complete, right side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Chargers holding on to a field goal lead. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Cowboys have some new life in the 4th.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Big man showing up the yards. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Back to throw. Forced, and they got there in time. He's taken down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
Looking to throw it. He just throws this one away.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? But they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Looking good, and it's through. And inside the final minute, they've tied this up.
It's such a confidence builder to a sideline, to an entire team, Kate, when you can rely and trust your kicker in these big moments. He tied it up, and now it's incumbent upon his defense to do their job.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Charger offense making its way to the field. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. On first down, they'll run. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Setting up to pass. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up. Here he is to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Now to throw. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Finds a seam. Left side. He's off to the races. And he breaks the tie. That should win him this game. Brock, touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And, Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. The Chargers kicking team is out, and they'll put a charge into this one. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say so long from Dallas.